Hi there. You can thrive at 65. I'm going to talk to you about that in just a minute. That's what I do for fun. Actually, I do enjoy lifting, but not always. Tonight, I'm enjoying it. Most of the time, it's more work than fun. But we have to be proactive in our health. And as we age, even more so. A lot of things happen along with aging, and you can lose 3 to 5% of your muscle mass every decade after the age of 30. Now, that means you could lose 20 or 30%, maybe even more, depending on how long you live, before you die. And that's where you get into those shapes where people are big in the middle and then they have little skinny legs. Aesthetically, I don't like that. I don't want that. And, if you don't even care about the way you look, you should care about what that means. Because what that means is you've got a lot more fat in your midsection. It's going to make you more prone to insulin resistance, diabetes, high blood pressure, even cancer. And so we've got to be proactive and try to keep our muscle mass. Now, don't ever start anything like this unless your doctor says it's okay. That's the first thing you've got to do. But as long as your doctor approves, you've got to do something. I'm not telling you to do this. This is a little extreme for some people, and you can get hurt doing this. People have been killed doing this. But you need to find something that you want to do, that you will do, that your doctor approves of, and do it, and work to keep that muscle mass. We need plenty of protein in our diet. We need, some kind of strength training. It doesn't have to be this. There's everything from bands to, kettlebells. Even swimming is a type of resistance training. Calisthenics, using your body weight. And honestly, if you can do anything, you should be able to do some simple calisthenics, body weight exercises. You can get on the internet and see what that is. And that's, push-ups, pull-ups, just the old standard exercises that you see people doing, in basic training and that sort of thing. Really good exercises. And so we got to keep our protein intake up. I eat 1 gram per pound of body weight. David wrote a great article about that called Protein Supplements that you might want to go to the website and read. I'll put a link on here on this video to that article. It's really good. And you got to get your rest. We build muscle while we rest. And a lot of people have trouble sleeping. It's very common now because everybody is so busy. And so, see your doctor. We will always tell you, see your doctor. And see if your doctor can help you with sleep if you have a problem with sleep. Get your protein, find some kind of resistance training that you can do, that your doctor approves, and get your rest. And as we age, there are changes in our lives. Sometimes, quite often there's changes in our health that may be lifestyle related. And so you got to get proactive there. There may be changes in your social circle. There may be losses in your social circle, in your family as you age. There may be changes in your environment. Sometimes people want to, scale back, go to a smaller house, less yard. All kinds of different living arrangements can take place with aging. And all of these things are stressful. And so in order to cope with that stress, we've got to be more aggressively proactive than ever. There's an old way of thinking that as we age, we do less. That has not been my experience. As I started aging, I had to up my game tremendously. When I was in my 20s, I could, do a few sit-ups and walk around the block and, give up a couple of snack cakes and lose 20 pounds in a few weeks and look pretty good doing it. As we age, most people have really got to up our game. With sarcopenia, that muscle loss is associated with aging, if we don't really buckle down and bust a move, then odds are we're really going to go downhill. And there again, I'm not just talking about the way you look. The way we look, we all want to look as good as we can, and that's fine. I encourage, anybody to look as good as you can. But what we're talking about here is health. It just so happens that if we try to be healthy, sometimes we will always look better. And so, get with your doctor, get you a good program outlined, and see what you can do to be really aggressively chasing after your best self as you age. It's very important also that you feel successful in this endeavor. Research has shown that when we feel successful in our attempts to, get healthier, look better, lose weight, whatever, that we get that dopamine release and it's a reward and we will keep doing it and our health will improve rather than decline. And so keep going after it until you find something that gives you a feeling of success. Doesn't have to be a drastic thing, but something that just makes you feel better about yourself. Something that shows up when you go to the doctor. They do your blood work and they say, wow, what are you doing? That's what you're going after. You need to feel successful in this endeavor. And you can look around and you can see people who have given up. And then someone in that same family may be a walker. They may abstain from the desserts at the family dinners. And there will be no difference in their age. But that one that is aggressively pursuing health will look almost a generation younger than that one who gave up years ago. So I strongly encourage you to learn how to thrive. At 65, I am the healthiest I've ever been, and I feel better than I've ever felt. My life is the best it's ever been. So get after it, set you some goals, and subscribe. Sooner or later you'll find something here you like. You may learn something about being healthy. Catch you next time. Brenda Sue. Bye now.